Joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And Chicago has possession after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Porzingis up top. First shot won't go. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. The rebound by Wiggins. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Back to Lillard. A dunk by Lillard.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
Stolen by Wiggins. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Three-pointer, Fox. Sinks it from distance. Fox has got 5.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Lillard with the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Williamson up top. Got it. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Thompson outside. The three from Barnes. From beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Fox. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Williamson. Oh, and a big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
On the wing, Thompson. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Pass to McCollum. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. The three ball. The shot comes out.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Lillard got a good look. Rebound Minnesota.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The three from Thompson. That's the three ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Williamson. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's McCollum. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Here's Fox. Pass to Zubats. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Out to Fox. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For three, here's Lillard. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can...
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Lets it fly. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago leading by 5. Inside. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
The three from Barnes. Chicago with a rebound. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. For three, Porzingis. To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Three from Barnes. Kept alive by Minnesota. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Wiggins for three. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 7. Here's Barnes. Banked it in off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket of the night. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Pass to Johnson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he's good on the second. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Here's Bamba. Out to Beasley. Oh, he nails the corner 3. Beasley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Chicago leading by 8. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's McCollum. The rebound by Bamba.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
The 3. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Bamba. Smart with the ball. He's covered by Fox. On the wing, Thompson. Over Johnson. They grab their own miss. Back to Thompson. There's the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And Brogdon with the stuff.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Fox feeling it out a bit. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Chicago leading by 12. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Here's Williamson. And, oh, he slams it right over Tobias Harris.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Out to Harris. Sasser outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They still need this. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Second shot opportunity. And that's not going to go. And so And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Chicago leading by 18. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's McCain. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sasser. Over Bamba. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bulls. Williamson outside. And a missed layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Bulls leading by 18. Now here's Williamson. He's got 14. Out to Lillard. Back to Williamson. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Williamson. Offensive board. Here's Holmes. Williamson outside. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Williamson's got 16 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Sasser outside. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Lillard gets it to go.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
To halt the run, McCain. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Wiggins from long range. Pass to Lillard. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Superb awareness from Harris, reading the defense and taking what they give him.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Sasser. All alone. No good there. Chicago leading by 23. To the left side wing. And it's Williamson penetrating. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Tries again. And Zubac with the lay-in.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Pass to Holmes. Zubac with the steal. To the left wing. Here's Sasser. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Here's Lillard. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Lillard's got 8 here in this quarter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 20.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Harris misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Lillard outside. Launches a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Another miss by Harris.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is...
Oh!
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
The 3, here's Harris. Another miss by Harris.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're really trying to get him out of this funk.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his second bucket on the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago, cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Defense is... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Out to Gordon. Right side, Porzingis. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range, so important. Kristaps Porzingis from three.
The shot from 20 feet out. And it's Fox missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And yep, it's good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
For three, McCollum. Not going to go that time. And Chicago has possession to the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. It's a sweet setup on that one.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Fox outside. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Beasley. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Johnson with a double team. McCollum on the wing. No good from outside.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Beasley for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Smart. Uses the glass on the layup. Smart has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
It's stolen by Smart. Outside Johnson. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Here's Gordon. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
The three from Barnes. Drops in the three.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Smart looking around. Outside Johnson. Left side Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Fox. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Fires away from way outside. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Launches it from deep. Barnes, it's good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And what a huge performance it was for Zion Williamson.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Porzingis. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Fox left side. On the take. That one's good for 2.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Porzingis for 3. He buries it from 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory,